Yeah. Welcome back to Camping with Emmy. I'm Denise.
I'm Rick.
And this is episode 2 of our Extreme Camper Makeover. So in episode 2, we are dealing with water damage. Ooh, we found water damage in the camper. So what do we do, Rick? Besides not panic.
Well, if we would have left the carpet there, we wouldn't have found the water damage because the carpet pretty much covered all of that. When I bought the camper, I didn't see any water damage. So,
and I wanted to remove the carpet because obviously I wanted to put some nice laminate flooring down, and so then we discovered the water.
It was good that we did because it was a lot of underlying wood rot that need to be dealt with. It's one of them things where do you tear the whole camper apart or can you actually fix it? And we elected to just fix it, and we'll show you how we did that. And it may not be a 100% permanent fix, but it's pretty good, and I think it'll last a long time. So, short of rebuilding the whole trailer, we just repaired it, and we think it's going to hold up pretty good. So.
Yes, we do. And it turned out really well. So we're looking forward to showing you the steps that we took to get our water damage repaired in our camper. So
the worst place was around the entry door and in the front bedroom. The back doesn't appear to have much of anything. Some of it was from a window leaking,
right,
and some of it was from I don't know, it must be the door had a problem. Maybe it was a factory defect, but we didn't get a recall notice.
No, we did. No, not from 1999.
I forgot to insure the trailer for water damage.
Oh man. No, so yeah, so the back of the camper would be like the bathroom area, and it's dry. It's dry as a bone, and the bunks are dry, the kitchen's dry. It was basically just the main bedroom area, the flooring around the egress window, and
there's a bad window seal in the egress window, and apparently that's not uncommon. And
right,
a lot of people seal them right up tight, and don't worry about it because if you need egress, I'm going for the door. I don't know about anybody else.
Right.
You could be fooling around with no sneaking window and jumping out, hitting the ground like from 5 feet up.
Right? Right. So
well, you could. You're 5 feet. Oh, well, that would even be twice as far. Right?
Right. Hey. Yes, I'm exactly 5 foot. So at any rate, we are going to get this show on the road, and we look forward to showing you episode 2, and let's go. Good morning, everyone. Today we are ripping the carpet out of the bedroom area of our camper. We are going to do a nice vinyl flooring that's going to run throughout the camper, including the bedroom area. Since this camper is 22 years old, the carpet has definitely seen better days, so it's going today.
rot behind it. And decide if the floor is necessary to replace it with. It seems like most of the floor is okay. These are just like all rotten off. Can't be fixed until there's good wood behind it.
Ooh, good shot.
That's right. Alright, so now I gotta come back through and I'm gonna cut a little wider. I just made that first cut to see what I was dealing with. And I'm gonna come back to here. Then I gotta come back in and add a little bit of strength back to some different parts of it. And go from there. Roger that. Alright, what tool should I use?
I don't know.
Weapon of mass destruction.
Circular saw.
I don't know where this power's coming from. We're going to use it while it's free, you know.
It's plugged into the garage.
Tap into it somehow. I don't know what is up to it.
Crowbar and a hammer.
Now just to trim it up and then cut some boards and screw them into that outside board and then screw them into this and then come back over here, cut this back to here, and just cut a piece and put it in there.
New insulation. We're going to put new insulation in.
Yeah, we'll put a little insulation in there too.
Yeah, and then the floor and the walls. And of course this is water damage, and as Rick and I always love to say, water always wins.
Okay, so window's leaking. Why? Not because it's getting between the trailer and the window, not because it's going over here. This kind of directs the water off and down and out, but right here the hinge ends because this is an egress window, and right between here and here where the water can land, that seal is over time just giving up. It gave up. So we have to replace that seal. There's two steel, actually there's two step seals in there. There are two layers of flat seals. So I bought some stick-on close-cell foam that I think is thick enough to work it all the way around in there, take the old stuff off. And the only other trick I'm going to do is, since this is an emergency exit window, I can't caulk it shut, except for on the very top here. I'm going to caulk it around the corner on both sides so that the window can still be crammed open, but water coming down here will just drop off and not have a chance to get in the seals when they're not going to always be on the seal. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Roof, luckily it has a metal roof, and for the most part it looks good shape there. And we'll fix that other window, and we're going to get an expert to clean the caulk out and re-caulk with elastomeric caulk product. Everything caulkable on
Everything
the
but the kitchen sink.
He might do that for you too.
Oh, okay.
Gas and nice.
Nah, I know how to caulk the interior.
Yes.
I am the queen of caulk, you know.
Right. So yeah, we're still working on our big hole in the
Yeah.
front of the camper, but once we get the flooring fixed, then we can go back together.
This was our window that leaked like an absolute sieve, and hence the rotted flooring in the front of the camper. And so a couple weeks ago I taped it all up with some plastic and painter's tape, and not a drop's come in since. But obviously we have to put all the same seals in. This emergency exit window is the ones that we were just discussing in the rear of the camper.
Okay. So I measured this over here. I did the math on it to figure out the angles. And then I cut that front board at that angle. Now I'm just going to kind of overlap it on this board and run under the floor here, but I want it to end up about where this should be, which is hard to tell because I don't know if that metal's pushed all the way up. So I might have to go outside and wedge something in there to push the outside metal up where it belongs on these boards. So when I push my new board in there, I ain't causing more problems. Put something under there just to kind of hold that. You can stick your fingers in there and just, how long can you do that for?
well.
Stick it in there and hold it for a while. I'll get something.
Yeah, I'll get right on
the size of your finger.
Doing there? You're making a base for the electrical box.
Yeah. We only got wires coming through the hole, so making this so I can staple the fabric underneath to something all the way around it, small place for the wires to come through, and then I can patch it from the bottom. I put insulation on the top, patch it all around the bottom with tape or whatever the flavor of the day is for you. Monkey glue or something.
Gorilla glue.
Whatever.
Okay.
Hopefully something straight in here.
Well, you know campers are not, they are not square, level, or straight in any way, shape, or form.
That pterodactyl?
Probably. We have also got the new flooring in over the threshold area as you come in the door, because that was all rotted out. So we have our new flooring put in there. And of course now we're working on installing the new flooring in the areas in the bedroom that were rotted.
I solemnly swear that I'm going to cut a hole in here. And then it's going to slip underneath there around the wires, and that'll get screwed down over that hole. And the little electrical box will get screwed down on top of that. And the hole will be filled. The wires will be through.
Yes.
We still have to put the, right now I have to pull this main piece out, put the insulation in. And then that's it. That's all she wrote.
Well, except for the walls and that other piece of flooring over there.
Well, that's different material. That's the real thin stuff.
Yeah, I know it.
So this I have to cut templates out of paper so that it makes it a little bit fit a little easier. So I've got that big paper, and I'll tape it together and cut this piece out.
Yep.
Piece out. And then what's left over goes there. And that's it. Explain it?
Yeah, I need you to explain.
Okay, so I tried to do was make a paper template so I could lay it on the wood and be able to get this pattern of the wall, because for me this is the easiest way. I was a little short over here, things got a little crazy, so I just moved it over a little bit, and now I've got to add on a 1/2 inch here and 3/4 of an inch there to make it hit the edge. The rest of it I cut out. I kind of stapled it to the wall, taped it together, and pretty much got it the way I want. So now I'm gonna pop the little staples off, lay it down, and tape it to my piece of wood. It's an 1/8 inch Luan, and try to cut it out with a fine jigsaw blade. And then we'll put it in here, and if it's right, then we'll staple it on. If it's not, we'll trim it.
Coming up next in episode 3 of Camping with Emmy, I will be painting the bathroom fixtures, the tub and surround, the sink and the toilet, and what a transformation it makes.
Well, we weren't expecting to find water damage in the camper that we bought, but we did, and we would have never found it had we not decided to pull the carpet out of the front bedroom area, which started exposing rotten wood along the edges, and then we also found damage in the walls near the same areas on the floor. So we repaired all that, and I think that everything came out really well.
So if you'd enjoyed our video, please hit the like button and leave us a comment below and let us know what you think. And also, if you would like to see more of our upcoming videos, please subscribe to our channel. And as always, thank you so very much for watching our video.